Alright, it's time to sneak into the enemy fortress. Thankfully, you already have a huge advantage. You can turn invisible. Sort of? Today's trope is visible invisibility. For visual media, characters that are invisible can be very tricky. After all, if no one can see them, how can the audience keep track of what they're doing? It can also be difficult for the artist to block out scenes to figure out where the character is supposed to be in each frame. So, the artists have a few methods of visualizing the invisibility. 1. They're still visible to the audience, but not the other characters. Great on saving time and money, but it can be kind of jarring and knock us out of our suspension of disbelief if not done well. This works better in live action, where special effects are more expensive and it takes real talent to completely ignore the words and actions of other characters. Ghost US does this very well, as only Sam is supposed to be able to see and hear the other ghosts, and we do sometimes get other characters' point of view of the supposedly empty room. 2. The invisible character is rendered as a distortion of the background, often used as a transitional state where their other characters can see them varies from work to work, though it can be difficult to draw long term. This method is especially useful in a forest or jungle setting as it's harder to spot. The Predators in the Predator film series often utilize this. 3. Partial transparency. The colors and outlines are softened so that you can partially see the background through them while still keeping the character visible enough for the audience. One of the more common methods in cartoons is particularly popular among ghost characters to show they're not fully tethered to the world. In Danny Phantom, this is used to demonstrate when the main character or other ghosts have gone invisible. Number 4. The outline. No color, only the character's outline is shown. Very popular in cartoons and comics. Very safe and simple, if a little boring. Gotta wonder if the artist has to keep reminding themselves not to color it in. Wonder Woman's invisible jet is often drawn this way. And finally, just making the character completely invisible. No outline, no color. They're as invisible to the other characters as they are to us. Can make for very fun visual storytelling by having them interact with objects such as food or rain. The camera often focuses on them to make sure the audience knows where they are. Used as a fail in Henrystickmin stealing the diamond, when Henry uses a device that renders him invisible, but the camera loses track of him, resulting in a game over. Which is your favorite method of depicting invisibility? Let us know in the comments.